they they just keep printing cards like this. Like they just announced a new Labrynth card, Arius the Labrynth Butler. This card lets you set any normal trap from deck, and it can be activated this turn by sending this monster from your hand or field to the grave. If you draw it turn 0, you can Eradicator your opponent turn 0. As if this card wasn't toxic enough, when you could set it and then have to wait a turn to activate it. You're hand looping your opponent turn 0. This is just like Delinquent Duo, Forceful Sentry, cards that are banned. And you're just allowing not only to search any normal trap in the game, but have it activatable on turn 1. There's so many things that can go wrong with this. Like, you can time seal your opponent turn 1. Like, if you have a way to loop their hand, you can loop their hand and then time seal them. Like, this is not okay. There's a lot of things that this causes a problem with. I don't necessarily think time seal is going to see play because of this card. It's not like Labrynth is like super consistently able to get access to whatever card they want turn 0. But the fact is that this now makes it where you could feasibly turn 0 activate any normal trap in the game. Just it's not cool. And it becomes a bit of a garnet because if you draw the trap you're trying to activate, you have to wait a turn now. But oh no, I have to wait a turn. It's the worst thing in the world. Just search another broken normal trap from deck. Who cares? I understand that they want to make traps good, but I feel like they keep like thinking that they're gonna tiptoe up to the line, and then they just full sprint past it. Like, this is just not okay. Like, yes, you can eradicate or turn 1, but there's other normal traps that are a problem. Like, there's a lot of cards that were printed that are balanced around the fact that they're normal traps. So I can definitely see this card breaking a lot of cards. Like, thankfully, they've already banned cards like Appointer of the Red Lotus. This, of course, limits the trap cards that you can remove from the list. Like, I think at one point I mentioned that Sixth Sense can probably come off the list, but the problem now becomes that it's activatable turn 0 in this deck. So I'm no longer of the opinion that this card can come off the list if this new Labrynth card is being printed. You okay over there, pup? I'm sure there's a lot of strong ones. Like any of the viruses, quite a few of the viruses are probably worth taking a look at as being activatable turn 0. You can even set like negation to insulate combos. Like that's an interesting concept for sure. Yeah, I think Eradicator might be the strongest target for this. More research would definitely have to be done into what targets exist, but I definitely think that this is a huge problem and drastically limits what you can do with normal traps. Because I think Konami was really pushing to try and make normal traps as strong as they possibly could. But now you can tutor for any normal trap in the game, and that's just not a good place to be. So I think that high level players are going to be thinking about what targets this card can set, what ones are going to cause the most problems for people turn 0, and it's going to become a huge problem, and Labrynth is going to be even more annoying to play against than it already is. So look forward to that. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.